I would like to look around and see if I recognize anyone like Alfian.
Anyone what?
Anyone looks like Alfian, my cousin, my dearest cousin.
You look around and there does not appear to be anyone in your vicinity, but go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, F, I just remembered where we are.
You are not in the oasis, but you can
your
certainly
elf eyes see 60 miles away?
What do your elf eyes see?
He does have rather keen senses. Well...
Oh, I thought Yahek was actually rolling.
Oh, that was me rolling?
Yeah.
I thought it was
I mean,
Oswald.
you can still do a perception check, see what you see
Oh,
when you...
no, I'm not. I want to go fast.
Does anybody have any means of quick travel? Sustain.
I have a technique, but I don't want to use it lately.
I have my feet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
With the form of years of practice, I extend my arm outward, and I pivot my thumb sideways.
Oh my god.
Do you point it at your heart?
Sideways.
Just this music.
What happens?
I don't know. What happens?
I'm just waiting.
Like, I'm looking very serious at Aelin, like...
He's done this many times.
Can I imitate him? I'm gonna imitate you. I want to try it also.
Okay.
By our powers combined.
You stand there twiddling your thumbs for a minute, and you stay in the same damn place.
Is it daytime, nighttime?
It is very much daytime. It is, in fact, almost noon, and it's getting pretty hot.
Can I try something?
I tried that.
Can I put my shield on the ground, hold on to it, and then use the geyser from the decanter of endless water behind me?
Sure. Make a dexterity check, I guess.
14.
Okay, you skid along at around half your normal movement for like 5 seconds.
Damn
And
it.
then the shield hits a little rock and you stop.
Was anyone standing behind me?
I mean, I was probably standing pretty close to you, and I'm probably pretty sopping wet right now.
Yeah, you're pretty wet.
I would
Make a
say he's
strength check.
sopping.
No, I'm kidding.
He's definitely sopping.
Dude, you are sopping. What? Why did you do that?
Thank you. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
this.
I know it's thought out. I mean, I still have my sandstorm shelter and stuff. Because didn't we agree that traveling at night is better?
Yes.
Didn't we use that to like try
You
to?
don't have a sandstorm shelter anymore.
Yeah.
I don't?
Didn't you like cut them up to try to
Yeah.
hide the
The skimmer.
Yeah.
Oh.
space truck?
I believe you.
The Cybertruck?
I'm gonna remove that then. I believe you. I don't remember.
I switched to
sounds
using both arms.
It sounds like stuff we would do.
All right.
Oh,
I'll
also,
just-
Caladan, if you were standing behind Oswald while he did that, make a strength save.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent, dude.
19.
Okay, you're wet.
I feel happy. Oh, so happy.
So I guess we're hoofing it.
Oswald, you know the way to the oasis, right?
Wait, should we dig a hole and sleep in it, and then during the day, and then move really fast at night?
Yeah, I think that's what we said.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about digging holes. Did we?
There's also a village like a half mile from you guys.
Oh, let's go to the
Just saying.
Let's see that. Surely
worry,
nothing
guys.
bad.
You can dig a hole if you want. Just a reminder.
Kakariko
I put
Village
my
is right over
shovel-
there. Nope, we're hunting.
I put
Holes
my
are
shovel
my
back in.
favorite.
Hold on. I know what we should do.
I put my shovel back in my.
I know what we should do.
I put my shovel back in my. 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 I put my sho
Mm-hmm.
And that is when he said,
Did we all take like Zoomy pills or something? I feel like everyone's in a mood.
Hold on.
We had Scooby Snap.
Hold on. Sorry.
Can I do a thing? I would
Uh-huh.
like to try a.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm happy it wasn't centipedes.
Yet. There's still time.
"What are you going to do?"
Wait, I thought we were specifically not digging a hole and going
We're
to the
digging a
village.
tunnel to the village, guys. Obvious.
I'm assuming by now I'm like half a mile there.
Ugh.
We're half a mile from the town.
Oh,
Okay, let's just
I'm
walk
in
over.
the town.
You are now the mayor of the town.
No, Ralph,
Everyone
you're
there is
not.
dead.
Aelin is.
We've all aged 30 years.
You are in fact the...
I have already murdered everyone in the town. You're welcome.
No witnesses.
He's also burned the whole place to the ground. There's no longer any place to say. There's no water left.
So back to the hole.
Can we mulligan this session? What the fuck is happening to all of us?
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Oh no, but seriously, to the
Can we
village.
walk to the
Well,
goddamn
I
village?
did eat some raw mushrooms.
All right,
so...
to the village.
I grab Oswald's collar and I start pulling towards the village.
His collar?
I don't
I
fucking
pull-
know. Whatever.
Does it say his name
I-
tag on it and like the
God,
phone
look,
number to
what-
call it?
Oh my
Here
gosh.
we
We
go.
have almost matching robes.
This is gonna be a rare episode.
I start pulling Kaladin towards the village.
I grab Aylin's collar.
Breezy.
Or-
Me and you
Form a chain.
have cloaks that match, except yours is a little bit shinier.
Awesome. Great. I've also masked
And-
many faces. My
and
wings match
bigger.
my cloak.
And bigger.
Oh, yeah, before you guys all plane shifted, I also, Kelvin had offered that you were an illusion wizard with many disguising abilities at your disposal. I don't know if you guys had wanted to, like, you hadn't, like, done seeming or something like that, but...
Nah.
No.
John,
No.
do you have seeming?
Yeah.
Maybe we can wait to do that until we get to the oasis. Let's take out this village first.
Can I mage hand fan myself?
You certainly can. It's still really hot.
I'm gonna do that anyway.
Okay.
Can I just while we're walking, bros, you know, I got like a major question. So the Empire, huh?
Asked a major question.
Why is you're like wanted by the Empire?
Correct.
It's complicated.
Like, what does that mean? Like you stole like some baked goods, and now they're like,
Like murdered a couple inquisitors, stole one of their sky ships, stole a couple of their artifacts.
Kale, we
As
were
an
there for
example.
that.
what do you mean we were there, man?
We were in.
You
And
watched
that's
us. You know,
We saw
cause
them steal that sky ship.
shitstorm in Kariley's on.
That's right.
I mean, you saw some crap falling inexplicably from near the top of the observatory tower in the university. You didn't see the sky ship itself.
The
but,
one
you know.
body that I specifically kicked off, that dude.
Yeah, you know.
Fuck that guy.
Aelin,
Yes.
we're trapped in the desert with these guys, you know.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of options here.
Yeah, you should definitely fight against the Empire with us.
Wait,
I think we
It's
should.
the only way
I-
forward.
we should walk with them and, you know, play it safe.
I thought that one of the things we're going to Yahek is to hopefully have a conversation with people and use maybe influence so we don't get immediately either arrested or killed. Or did I misinterpret?
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay, cool.
oh,
That is definitely the plan.
I have a feeling this is gonna be flawless.
So
If
Aelin,
nothing,
you're like okay with this, man?
I mean, if nothing else, it'll be fun.
If you guys want to dig a hole, you're welcome. but I think we're going.
I mean, I can dig holes later.
Cool.
Boy, oh man, it's cool. All right.
Dig a tunnel, dig
Kelvander, at this point, you hear a creepy voice in your head say, "You should be careful. You're stuck with them.
Wait, what?
Oh, why not again?
His face.
Hello?
I said you should be careful. You're stuck with.
Alright, well,
You okay, Kale?
I mean, we're in... How are you okay with this, man?
Well, the way I see it is, we can go to that town or village, hit up a bar or two, or we can walk 60 miles in the other direction.
I mean, I guess there's, like, desert chicks.
So, are we at the village yet, or?
Have you been walking and talking?
Yes.
I have been walking.
Certainly, Calavandor, if you
Okay.
want more than chicks, they will
I
have
pull Kale and try to catch
things
up with
to suit
All
you.
right, so it doesn't take long to cross the pretty flat, although rocky terrain, and there are various like paths and trails that allow you to make pretty good time. As you guys approach this settlement, and Oswald, you're familiar with it. At a small outpost of civilization at the foot of these mountains, often catering to like hunters or trappers who go up into the mountains to trade. Not a super busy place, but as you guys near it, seems quiet. You don't hear voices, just the desert wind and the occasional fluttering of fabric in the breeze.
As we're walking, can I walk up to Calvindor?
Who? Is that me?
Yeah, it's you, dude.
Oh.
Do you want me to just refer to you as Kale?
You can say whatever you want.
Hey, Kale.
Hey.
You're good with illusions and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind disguising me so I'm not just holding a cloak around my head?
It's kind of it's a big spell. You know?
How long does it last?
8 hours.
Well, just might be precautionary just in case anyone in this village is of the Empire. Would probably be extremely useful. Just saying. You can
Does
say
liter-
no.
Does literally every single person in the Empire know you?
I would assume so.
Do y'all have like wanted posters?
Yes, absolutely.
Do we know that?
You haven't encountered any wanted posters. There was a newspaper article about you guys a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know. We've been with y'all for a while, and I barely recognize.
I'm asking because I'm uncomfortable.
Listen, Oswald, it's okay.
Listen, man, you can dig a hole
So, Kale,
if you feel that way.
would you mind disguising me?
If I feel like you guys are okay. I start digging a hole with my shovel.
Thank you.
You're like 200 feet from the outskirts of the village now.
So, like, does anyone else want that?
I turn myself into Kale with a cloak.
Yeah. Still good looking. Okay. So no one else.
I have Mask of Many Faces. I'm gonna make myself look like an uglier version of me,
Okay.
to the point where I'd be unrecognizable. Of course.
Of course.
I'm gonna make myself look like an elven version of his bodyguard.
Okay.
His bodyguard.
Specifically. No one else's, just his.
Alright, so the little man is staring into nothingness, so I will cast Seeming, and if you choose to, you can make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma save? I rolled a natural 2, so.
Well, not you, because I'm not disguising you.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
So wait, who is getting disguised in this?
Malik.
At this point,
Oh, okay.
Alright, Malik. You look like really hot, like, you know, like a really hot, like, desert chick, you know what I mean? Oh, wait, does that change the voice?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
So this is problematic. You
Alright, well,
alter it to something that I could maybe possibly sell.
I kind of like this, though.
I understand you like it, but
The spell is cast.
It is the way.
Yahek looks like someone who has not. Well, I guess he's been to the Oasis, maybe.
She's.
Looks like Kilvander's best impression of a hot desert chick.
God. This is like Nuri if somebody drew Nuri purely from like a 13-year-old's perspective.
Like
Isn't it?
olive skin.
so you can't change it, can you?
There's no refund policy.
And did you cast it on anyone else or just him?
No, just him, since no one else asked.
Okay.
Well,
Wow.
I'll mark off that good level spell slot, I guess.
Yep.
so
Voice coming from a Nuri.
this'll work, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep my mouth shut for every interaction we have. Is that amenable to everybody?
Always.
Great.
Wait. I'm gonna stand right behind Yahek. I'm gonna tell Yahek to start mouthing the phrase red leather, yellow leather.
What?
Just do it. Just do it.
Why?
It's an actor's it's an acting thing. The old actor's trick.
What?
Just start mouthing red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather?
But yeah, so while he's mouthing that, I'm gonna stand behind him and in my best girly voice be like, excuse me, could somebody please tell me where the oasis is? We've been lost for such a long time.
Roll a performance check.
Not bad. 17.
17. Okay. It's considering the gruff, dragonborn, undead, degrading voice that Caladan normally employs. It's a remarkably authentic-sounding feminine voice. Although you're not sure if it matches up particularly well with hot desert chick over here. Yeah, it might work.
This was purely for my enjoyment. We can keep moving now.
Oh, we need like a name for you, like Veve.
Oh. You slowly watch Yahek like reach for the light blade, but just doesn't grab it.
Your name is Beyonce.
Wait, actually, so how does semen work? Does semen like just project the illusion? Like, do you still see weapons and like equipment and stuff like that, or no?
He can make it as specific as he wants.
It can disguise clothing, armor, weapons, whatnot, or not. So
Okay, so Kale, what it does I do? Is it just stereotypical like chick in a bikini, like with a face mask?
You look like
But like you've covered my gear, correct?
Yeah.
Or is it a hot desert chicken full plate?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool.
Who is fuck Leia,
Leia.
Princess Leia.
Oh,
Great.
so Slave Leia from Return of the Jedi. Got
Okay,
it.
fantastic. Let's do this.
All right, so you're Slave Leia.
All right, metal bikini. So you reach the outskirts of the town, and this is not a large town. There's maybe a few dozen permanent buildings, along with several like more temporary tents and other such like semi-permanent structures. None of which are particularly large. This is just like a trade and supply outpost, and still quiet. No one's come out to greet you. You do hear the meh of a goat, but there's no other sound.
So like, hey little man, is this like normal?
For a town to be deathly quiet, yeah, totally normal.
Probably all in the tavern. Seems like about the right time of day.
Well, I guess we could head there, right?
Can I look around to see if I see like anyone in any of the buildings, any sign of life or anything?
Sure, make a quick perception check for me.
Look around.
Every
No.
now and then I get.
That is the second natural 2, so 3.
Hard to tell. Don't see anyone right now.
Ooh,
But yeah,
sky's blue.
certain no one's here. Sure is quiet though. They hear the goat again, and the ding 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 of what you expect to be the bell around its neck. Meh.
Is there a big
Well,
building that looks like a public gathering space or a tavern or anything like that?
I'd say as you are approaching the town, it looks like there are a couple larger buildings towards the center of this collection.
We should go check that out. If
Should
there's
I
anything
cast?
Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. You're good.
I was just going to say we should probably, if there's any chance of finding people in this really eerie town, we should go there.
I'm going to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, just really quick, I'm just going to summon this sword and kind of hold it like loose and casual to my side.
I grab the goat and bring it with it.
Okay. Easy enough. Oh, make an animal handling check for the lulz.
Oh,
To see if it comes along with you calmly or not.
18.
Okay, so you approach the goat in a non-aggressive way, and it is chewing on something. It just kind of turns and gives you a square pupiled gaze. Meh. It
Say,
So-
you and
so-
me both, buddy. And I just pull him along.
submits impassively enough, and although it does occasionally stop to try and grab something from the ground, and kind of as you enter the town, there, and kind of as you look down to see what the goat's trying to grab, looks like some kind of fruit. It's part of a larger collection of spilled things. You see that there's a basket not far from you. It looks like it's fallen and been left there.
Hey, guys. Looks like people left this place in kind of a hurry.
You know, it's probably because of that whole like weird tentacles in the sky thing.
Do I see any sort of like markings of beast attack?
Make a survival check for this.
And is that would that be advantage because it's beast or no?
Yeah,
If
sure.
not, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm rolling like crap today. I'm happy for advantage. Total 20.
20?
You said survival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 20.
Quick look around, looking at the streets, the couple surrounding small buildings and tents. You don't see any signs of violence.
Okay.
You do kind of in your inspections seem to agree with Aylin's assessment. Looked like a lot of people left here in a hurry. There's some like smoldering like fires and stoves still, like unfinished meals at small tables under the shade of tarps. But apart from the goat, don't see anything alive or moving.
Can I? I'm gonna bundle up whatever fruit and stuff was in that thing, and I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it to Aelin and say, in case we need it for the journey to walk.
Okay.
And indeed, those of you who aren't Caladan are beginning to feel rather hungry. You spent a bunch of time in that library not needing to eat or drink anything, because it was the spirit world. But now that you guys have been back here a few minutes, the weight of that time is beginning to press itself on you. You find yourselves hungry, thirsty.
I stand in front of the goat defensively.
Let's keep exploring Aelin before we resort to eating your new friend.
So, this is kind of a weird question, but my magic's not strong enough to do this. Maybe we could ask the goat what happened here.
Can
I mean, I can't do
you
that shit.
do that?
Well, okay. I lean down in front of the goat. What happened here? Oh, wow.
That usually works whenever he does that.
Yeah. Today's enough.
Can I go up to the closest building?
I watch him as he goes.
Okay.
Can I go up against the door? Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Natural 1.
Seems quiet.
All right, I kick it open.
What was that?
Anything
I heard a door.
inside?
Anybody else hear a door? What was that? What was that?
It sounded like a door.
Shit.
It must be the wind.
Is there anything in the building?
It looks like a cluttered, if fairly clean, home for or living space for some family. There are toys scattered across the floor.
Any blood or bodies?
No, nothing that speaks of violence, only of a hasty exit.
Guys, this place is clear. We can rest here.
Sounds good. I mean, you know.
Says the scantily clad desert woman back to you.
Seems as good an idea as any.
While they're resting, can I take some time to do a thorough once-over of buildings and see if I can find anything useful? Either food, water,
Sure.
supplies, whatever, you know.
So as you guys are waiting out the desert heat,
I'll go with Caladan,
okay.
if he doesn't mind.
I don't mind, but if you feel like you need to get up your strength, you should take the time.
I'm all good, man.
All right. Yeah. Kale and I will go about doing this.
Okay. You can make separate investigation checks, or one person can do it with advantage.
I'll help
All right.
and discuss things while we do this.
You said investigation, right?
Yeah,
13 total.
13. Okay. Well, easy enough to find lots of like random bits of unfinished food, kind of depending on how much you want to pry into people's private spaces. But you do find your way to the what you take to be some sort of central little market space, and there are lots of, or maybe not lots of, maybe a half dozen what look like stalls in various states of chaos. Some with more baskets of fruit, others with what's left of some loaves of bread and various flatbreads. And there is a larger building kind of opening into this small plaza that may have been some kind of inn.
So, are you guys like part of like some sort of cult or like some some leader of like something that's bad?
We were tricked. We escaped the Empire. Some of us for more legitimate reasons than others. How much do you know about the politics of the Empire?
I mean, I do know a bit about it. I was a part of the Empire.
So you know how they treat my kind.
Yeah.
So some of us were fleeing for different reasons. I honestly don't know the details of everything. I met them after they were already on the run. I can't tell you what happened before really Corylli's on. That's where I encountered all these people. But an individual who risked a lot of resources, both personal and others, helped us out to get out of the city. And so we thought them an ally and a friend, so we helped her allies and her friends until the allies and friends of hers we were helping used our help to do that, and I point towards the red tentacle lightning that's happening out. So,
yeah.
in a word, we were rewarded and asked to, if we were free to handle our business on our own. And through the luck of the draw, we were told yes. And many of us have been trying to find out what that means now. But I think there is no... I don't think any of us are looking to crawl back to the Empire. I think there is the potential for firepower and allies to be traded for knowledge. But I don't think that any of us are looking for, at least I'm not looking for any redemption. I could give less of a fuck of what happens to the Empire. I'm just more concerned with the world I live on.
You got a lot going on.
You asked.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't really believe, no offense, that you guys could like do that by yourself. That sky tentacles. I figured there's some thing behind that, and you seem pretty straightforward when you say you actually did do that.
Well, regret adds a lot of clarity to some people, and to others it provides opportunity. I don't know who can speak for who in this group, but none of us, I can say with very good certainty that none of us knew the consequences of what we were doing. We were, in our minds, fulfilling a goal set to us by an ally. Without all
Well-
the information, apparently.
Does it feel like? Hold on. Sometimes I'm smart. Does it feel like you took one master and just traded it for another?
At that time, it did, yes. How insightful of you.
Yeah. Just that's how I am. But like, anyway, that's some serious shit, man. I don't know about. I hope you know I'm not gonna be like doing anything like that. All right, I don't plan on doing anything like that.
If you can help us make it not that, then that might count towards something.
So you're like adventurers.
That's a stupid title.
Yeah, that's dumb. Well, that's cool. I mean, like you travel, you try to find yourself.
No, we've all been running for our lives in more than one way, in pretty much from one encounter to the next, from pretty much since we've left Corylizon. We've just been really good at not dying, or really good at coming back from dying.
I didn't want to be impolite, but you know.
Oh, why start now?
I mean, I like your wings.
Funnily enough, not connected to either of the times I've died.
You died twice. Does it come with the laugh when you die?
No, that's just my my dulcet tones.
Well, I mean, this will be at least entertaining. I'm sure Aelin's into it. He's just into, wherever I tell him to, because I pay him,
I thought he was your friend. That's not a way to talk about your friend.
I mean, yeah, he's my friend too.
Do you see him as a friend, or do you see him as a paid asset?
No, I mean, we hang out. It's just, I also pay him. It's like there's like the professional and then there's the personal, and it's really kind of hard to keep it separate sometimes.
We found you on that boat, I can imagine.
Yeah, like I don't want to no, man, you're getting too complicated with my stuff, It's like we were out there partying, and it's like, do I give him a raise? Like, he's been with me for a while. It's like, I don't know. He seems okay, but like,
When was the last time you paid him?
We were up in the space. Who knows? Who knows, man? With time and stuff, didn't really pass there. So I'm gonna have to say we went. He actually owes me money at this point. Pretty sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go back to him.
We don't know each other that well. Maybe you do a little peruse and maybe see if you can find a couple coins. Maybe you show him a little bit of a good faith. To maybe that he doesn't decide to, when he thinks that friendship isn't enough, that he doesn't decide to go run off when we're in the middle of fighting that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what can do some karate shit, but I don't know if you can karate a tentacle.
I've heard stories.
His fists are literally magic.
That's one of the stories I've heard.
It's pretty insane. They're like weapons. He can like punch ghosts. It's really weird.
You guys have encountered ghosts?
Well, no, but he's I believe him when he tells me.
No. It was just crazy because like we used to run with this guy Noctor, and he heard voices in his head, and we didn't know if it was a ghost or if it was It's like some dwarf spirit. We don't really know. Again, it was kind of before my time when all that happened. It was just kind of like through conversation that it came out.
Yeah, that's weird. It's weird. But I mean, like, you know, the society we live in, it's magic.
Calvander, at this point, you hear in your head, "It was a ghost."
Do you know what it... What? Do you know what it sounded like?
No.
Oh. Did, like, he talk about this at all? Mention any details?
He talked more about drugs to me than anything else. So.
Oh, man, he is... Okay, he's one of those.
Okay.
Well, you know, I hope you know I was in the men's rights group and in my university.
Oh.
So, like, you know, I stand up for minority rights in these parts. Just so you know, I don't care what you look like, if you got wings or not. You know, that's
Thank
cool.
you. I felt like the tension between us is now completely evaporated that you told me that my minority is recognized by you.
I mean, like, when I don't really know what else to say to you. You know, I just want you to feel comfortable around me. You know? Because I, like, come from...
If you're trying to hit on me, there have been... I can... Listen, man, like...
No, I'm just trying to say, like, I come from privilege and, like... I feel, like, obligated, you know? It's like my burden.
I'm gonna go back to picking up bread and fruit.
Okay.
Alright.
There's a good amount of stuff here.
Is there a card or something I can load all this stuff on?
Yeah, easy enough. It's not. Sure.
Yeah. I've been having a very similar conversation with the goat.
Oh, man,
It chews thoughtfully. Seems to be taking you pretty seriously.
You know, I punched that ghost real hard one time. Put it on my resume. You'd think he'd pay me more for that. I don't know, man. I let him take a swig from my jug.
He starts chewing on your jug.
Alright, cut it out, bud. I said the word cut.
Did everyone drink their giggle juice tonight? Like, what the fuck is this? This can't stop laughing.
I really like those types of sequences.
Okay, so anyone else want to accomplish anything in these? How long you guys want to wait in this abandoned town?
Like 40 winks, maybe?
Probably
I
until
think
it gets closer to dusk.
Till dawn, maybe.
No, definitely.
How about not dawn? How about like 4 p.m.?
Yeah, till like, you know...
right
sunset.
before the sun is setting.
Okay. Quick question, Khaled and Kelvin. Do you guys want to go into this structure, or just gather stuff up from the outside market?
I mean, I kind of want to check it out, but I don't know if we should bring everyone else with us.
Well, you're in it now, boy.
All right,
Boy.
we're checking this out.
Alright, sure, yeah.
Okay.
I say after like minutes of awkwardly not answering him, picking up fruit and bread and putting it out.
So you guys go in, and it's pretty dark in there. Although there is some light filtering in through the door.
I have magical dark vision up to
You do.
20 feet.
And you see, immediately catching your attention, first sign of life you see in this whole place. There's a hunched humanoid figure at a table. They're facing away from you. Kind of with looks like a fork or something in one hand, just kind of. Hello.
Hello.
Very, very extremely old, wizened. Looks human. Partially turns his head around. What brings you to these parts?
He's gonna like test us. This is one of those tests. He asks you 5 questions and turns into like a princess.
You've already done that. We got lost on our way to the oasis. We're merely taking a pause before we continue on our way.
Turns back to Zmiel.
What are you doing here? Everyone else seems to have gone away.
I'm done running. Too old for that. Yet. But you're not as old as me. Why are you here?
I thought I just told you.
Well, why are you still here? Kind of gazes intensely in several different directions.
I mean, it's probably been a while since you saw anyone, right? When was the last time anyone was here?
Yesterday?
Insight.
Make an insight check.
Better you than me.
Natural 20.
He seems genuinely not sure.
Yep.
He seems hopeful that it was just yesterday. Yet it is not all there.
Yeah. So are you like the only one here?
That question, he kind of blinks and looks around the inn. Oh, where did everybody go?
And then I want to cast Mage Hand while he's looking around and just like float the food away.
Make a sleight of hand check.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing either. Shit. 8.
Okay. Doesn't seem to notice. Where did everyone? Turns back to the table.
It's just like on the other side of the bar.
Boy, bring me some eggs.
I slide the plate.
Does
The Mage Hand.
Wait, does somebody come out? Or
No one comes out.
is he sitting up at a bar or is he just sitting at a table?
No, he's sitting at a table by himself.
Is there a bar or is it just like a collection of tables and then like
There's not really a proper bar. There's just a collection of tables, and then looks like there's like a small counter in the back with another door to what you imagine is a kitchen.
I'm gonna walk up to that door and then look behind like the counter and see if there's any sign of struggle or weirdness.
Investigation check.
Sure.
Toss a coin.
Just an 8. Solid 8.
No obvious signs of struggle or weirdness. Just looks like unfinished business.
Is the door to the kitchen locked?
There's not actually like a door. There's just like a curtain there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you push it aside, and kitchen is also empty. There's also stuff just kind of out, not put away. You do startle a rat that just and scuttles away.
Mental prison. I'm just joking.
Ah, the rat dies. Good job.
Surrounded by mice
Rat
with
just
blades.
pops.
Surrounded by cats.
That makes more sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Pop my head back out. Listen, Mister. We're on our way to the oasis. You don't think any of these people would mind if we utilized some of the resources to make sure we don't die from starvation or thirst along the way?
Well, so long as you pay for them. You're not thieves, are you? You know what we do to thieves around these parts.
What do we do to thieves around these parts?
You know,
Uh-huh.
my grandpappy once told me a story.
Listen, grandfather.
I never married.
You don't have to be married to be a father.
Ah!
Well, I'd never. Immediately votes for Biden.
By the gods.
You wouldn't happen to know if there's any transports or horses.
Oh, poets
camels?
around here.
What about any camels or horses or anything that might not have been taken when everyone fled?
Oh. Well, everyone fled, you say?
Yeah, man. He's out of it, man.
He's what?
He's out of it, man.
Oh shit. Oh.
He's not all there.
No, it's the end that's coming.
I think we should just.
No escaping it.
Can we leave, man?
Does his demeanor change?
No, well, he says that. No. I mean, he seems more certain in his words at that point.
Well, what do you mean the red lightning up in the sky?
It's coming for us all.
Uh-huh. Well, let's say we wanted to get away from it. Are there any camels or horses left for us to run from? We're not as old as you and not as connected to our homes.
Camels or horses aren't going to help you.
Alright, well, I think we've taken up enough of your time. Enjoy your eggs. And I look at Kale, and I raise a scaly eyebrow, and I start walking towards the door.
I make a minor illusion of an egg just out of reach.
He just stares at you guys, and there's like a little bit of spittle kind of like coming down the corner of his mouth. He's like, it will consume everything here, and then it will keep going.
I cast OK Boomer.
Okay, we watched Eat a God. Whatever drivel you say doesn't scare us, old man.
I made this!
I don't want to take up any more time, so we can.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, it's okay.
Just bring back all the food. Tell them there was a creepy old dude.
Oh, well.
Well,
I've also had some insight. One, I've been playing cards with this goat for a while now. And one, I'm pretty sure he's the mayor. And two, he's agreed to pull whatever cart we have towards the oasis, I think.
Huh.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
is the sun setting about now?
If you guys want to wait that long, sure.
What's its name?
Seymour.
Seymour, okay.
So I'm assuming we're waiting for the sun to set.
Well, he said just before.
Yes, just before the sun sets.
All right.
Real quick, I just feed Seymour.
Okay.
You want to walk around, Aelin, or
Yeah, we can walk around.
All right. Well, is there anything else you guys want to accomplish while you're waiting?
Would Kale and I be able to benefit from a short rest while we're waiting?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That investigation and getting the food would not have taken all of the time between when you got there and the beginning of dusk.
I don't know. I feel like that old guy would have been thinking for a long time.
I just want to distribute the like whatever food we brought back.
Okay. Say, you guys have enough food to last each of you if you eat sparingly, like a couple days. Some of the bread's getting kind of stale, but serviceable. The fruit is reasonably fresh.
we got beer?
For days. I mean, slightly more than that, but yeah.
Anything else you guys want to do here?
Just waiting for that sun to almost set.
Okay, so you wait a couple hours, recover from your plane shift induced trauma. You have some food to tide you over for the journey across the sand. The sun begins to western, and the light takes on a very strange quality and begins to pass behind this massive red tentacle cloud, like no dusk or sunset you've ever experienced. The light is just immediately filtered to just like this red, and there's these strange shadows kind of cast through it. The light is shifting and strange and disorienting. But it does almost immediately begin to cool as the sun passes behind this storm front of tentacly death.
And we head out.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Travel montage.
I don't know when the new girl got here, but she's right. We should head out.
All right, so you guys head out. Oswald, you know from your travels that the oasis is almost due north of here, about 60 miles. There is a kind of trade path route that runs across the sand, although it's more of a suggestion than like a real road. But what pace do you guys want to set? And are you bringing Seymour with you?
Yeah, Seymour's coming.
Seymour's not coming fast pace.
He can go pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no Seymour. And fast.
I just
Are we
pull on
eating
the
Seymour?
side, and I throw an apple in the other direction and say, "Go on, get out of here! Go on!" And I turn my back on him, and I walk away into the distance.
Okay. He follows you.
Oh.
Oh,
And keeps pace with you guys.
You
Because he's a goat.
just remember this, Aelin. You
Oh,
did
yeah.
this.
He's a goat, and goats can walk pretty fast, so
that's what I'm saying.
I guess we're going at a fast pace.
alright. As you guys cut across the sands at a fast pace, who is in front?
Oswald?
Oswald?
I'll be in front. If he's not.
Right, so it's you. You take the lead here. Easy enough with your substantial movement speed. Make a perception check for me, please.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure. Well, you can. I'd say you can make separate perception checks.
Oh, good. 10.
Almost good. 6.
6. Okay. The sands before you, the rocky foothills behind you begin to drop away. The sands before you appear empty. You proceed for a couple of hours. Then I'm going to ask for another set of perception checks if you guys are still up front.
13.
Sorry, give me a second.
Anyone can roll?
Sure, why not?
Natural 20. So
Okay.
Yikes.
Okay, so after another 45 minutes or so of travel, Oswald, you hear something on the wind. First, you're not sure, but you listen again. Put your ear to the ground. You can hear what seem like sounds like hoofbeats or something moving at pace, and then something else not too far from you.
I don't know the
Actually,
direction though, right?
It's hard to tell the direction, but the first sound you heard was somewhere in the direction, so still kind of north of you, although you didn't see anything, but with the rising and falling of the terrain, that's unsurprising.
Okay, I put my hand up to stop everyone, and Aelin continues walking forward because he's in front of me.
Yep.
Do you guys hear that?
No.
It's like, I don't know, I think there's hoofbeats in front of us. Could I tell what the hoofbeats were? Did it sound like a horse or like something else?
With the natural 20,
And that's a total of 21.
yeah,
I'm just saying that.
Combination of sounds you heard sounded kind of like either horses or camels pulling a wagon
Okay, it sounded like a,
in a hurry.
I don't think we're gonna catch up to it, but it sounds like a wagon going north.
Going north?
Or it's north of us.
You think they might try to wrestle?
Probably the people fleeing where we just came from.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I mean, we just fought tentacles. I'm sure we can handle horses.
If they fled a day ahead of us, they're probably not nearby.
He was a weird old man.
That's true.
So, should we continue moving?
Suppose so.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Onward.
Oswald, do you want to try to go in the direction of the sound and investigate, or just?
It's mostly in the way we're going, right?
Yeah. I guess I'm asking, do you want to try to find the source of sound?
Yeah, do you guys want to figure out what it is?
My curiosity is piqued. I think we should check it out.
I feel
let's
like
do
we
it.
have a lot more important things to do.
What if it's a bad thing?
I mean,
Vague.
It could be
I mean,
Yahek.
how
knows?
about we continue going the going, but we keep an eye for it.
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So as you proceed forward again, I guess anyone who's interested in keeping an eye or ear out for this can make a perception check.
18.
Whoops. 8.
Okay. You proceed forward another 15 minutes or so. And then, Vaic, your ears perk up. You hear, not too far in front of you, it sounds like a shout or scream or some other loud sound echoing across the sand. Ah! Then the wind picks up again. Didn't sound that far away, but you don't see anything yet.
Does it look like anybody else heard it or no? Does it look like anybody else heard it?
Oh, just you.
I heard a shout from ahead. Maybe we divert just a little bit.
But what if it's someone that needs help?
Could be Yahek's cousin.
I doubt.
Yahek, does your cousin scream sometimes?
Yeah. But you know what? Maybe we just leave them and to their fate.
Well, we said that we were going to meet your cousin in the oasis. Did we not?
Oh yeah, I don't mean leave my cousin. I mean divert a little bit.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. And they said your cousin said that we should get there as quick as possible, correct?
Yeah.
So would helping these people out, which I'm pretty sure they're probably already dead, according to that scream that I just heard.
Yeesh.
Or,
Wait, so you just heard a scream?
I heard a scream a good minute ago. They're probably absolutely dead by now.
Let's go take the horses and camels.
That's...
Yeah, plus we
Damn.
don't have... Oh, wait, no, we do have food. Never mind. Let's go take the horses and camels.
Horses and camels, bros.
Sure, I'd also like to bring up, we are kind of strapped for gold. Kale.
Do you mean food?
Yeah, kale.
I brought a bunch of food back from us after we talked to the old guy.
How else are we going to have another shopping episode?
This is a different dimension, Aelin. They don't use gold here.
No, I've seen it.
We saw one. Just never mind.
So inspect this scream?
Yeah, try to see if we can get some beasts of burden to maybe move quicker. Yeah.
Alright, I
Did
will
it,
point them in the
Alright.
direction I heard the scream from.
Alright. So you guys hurry forward in the direction that you heard this. There's kind of a low ridge of like rocky stuff in front of you that you scramble over. And you see, not too far away from you actually, it looks like a single two camel-drawn sand wagon. Not dissimilar from the kind that some of you had previously purchased in the oasis that lasted you all of like a half day before it was vaporized by a dragon. Moving at speed from west to east, maybe 100 feet or so below you, kicking up dust behind it. Maybe 60 feet behind it. Two humanoid figures kind of loping after it.
What? Do they look humanoid?
Make a perception check. I mean, They seem humanoid from this distance, but
Natural one.
hard to tell.
Yes, sir. Can you repeat? There's a cart, and it seems like there's two humanoids running after it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they... Yeah, I mean, we want those camels, right?
Yeah.
How far away are they?
100 feet below you.
100 feet below?
I mean, it's not like a steep slope down.
Okay, do you guys want me to go get those camels?
I'll go with you.
Should
I
we all
hand-
go?
I think this is the time to act, so I go with Oswald.
Okay.
I hand Seymour a dagger to put in his mouth. I say,
Hey.
stay safe, buddy.
Chews on the hills a little bit. Seems to take a liking to whatever, like the leather of the wrapping.
You'll figure it out. And I follow Cal.
Okay. So, as you guys kind of scramble down the rocks, I'm going to let you guys arrange yourselves as you see fit.
Oh, there's a map.
There's about to be.
map.
The map.
On the map. On the map.
Boop.
On the map.
Not to make things
On
too
the
complicated, but could I use my wings and climbing speed to move more efficiently, or is it just scrambling?
I'd say you could be out in front of the group if you wanted to.
Could I...
Werewolf.
Sorry,
yes.
could I,
You would be able to go down a little faster.
if I see Kaladin going a little bit faster, can I actually do something also?
This keeps freezing.
You tell me if yes,
Oh.
Flim. Would I be
Sure.
able to let up my sword and cast expeditious retreat?
Sure!
Whee! You have to go backwards if you
boy.
cast Expeditious Retreat, though.
Not how it works.
It's an exploit in the game.
I
Okay,
have to take
so,
damage, so...
You see in front of you, and as you scramble down, you see there is a humanoid figure sitting in this cart, kind of cracking the reins and trying to get his two camels to go faster. As these two figures here are kind of like loping after it, and as you get down there, you can see something kind of unnatural looking about them.
Is
All right.
anybody apart from Oswald close to me?
I'm going to cast Phantom Pig.
Okay, well, now seems like a great time to ask you to roll initiative.
Damn it!
Hmm.
God damn it!
Damn it!
Dicks. My dice fell out of my hand.
Good start, good
People
start.
don't exist anymore from the turn order.
You know how it is. Messy dice drink twice.
I finally rolled decent for initiative, and it's still probably not great.
If you can put in your own initiative, please do so. Otherwise,
I don't see my character.
I can only see
unfortunately.
the NPCs. I can't see player characters.
Yeah, I can't.
all right, I'll put it in then. So, because roll 20 is silly. 12.
Ralph,
Galen
if
with
you
a
wanna go
natural
first.
1. Tragic.
But can I take some time to just point out how much I appreciate the battle music you always end up picking?
Oswald, what's your con modifier?
You mean dexterity?
Yeah, sorry.
Let's see.
+5.
You go first.
Yeah, what's your dexterity?
12. Oh, my dexterity?
Yeah.
+3.
You go first. You're more dexterous than I am.
Oh, he actually, the guy in the cart actually rolled pretty well. All right. Anyone's initiative I missed? Let's see.
We
can't
only see
tell.
the 3 people.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So Oswald, you had an 18.
Yep.
So sorry, I need to hit the bathroom quick.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Oh.
Should we take a bathroom break before we start them?
I guess if you really need to use the bathroom right now, go for it.
I just need to pee really quick. Be right back.
All right, go pee real quick.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Proud of you.
Yo, this is my first warlock spell.
Question, Kale, are you here?
He went to go pee.
He's currently looking at ice cream. No, he's heading back to his room right now.
Ask him if seeming has jiggle physics.
Hey, John. Oh, wait. Does seeming have jiggle physics? You'll never guess who asked. Wait, guess who asked?
Blim.
Yo,
Does seeming have jiggle physics?
that is entirely up to the caster.
He said it does.
Well,
All right.
plot twist. I was looking for a big titty cleric, and I
Now
became
you
the big
are
titty
a big
cleric.
player.
I'm back, but it now looks like everyone else is gone.
No, I think just Randy and Breezy.
John,
what
we've been
happens
waiting.
when you don't drink? You don't have to pee as much. It's crazy.
Sorry, I like to stay hydrated.
Yeah, well,
I can move a little bit slower than Aelin now. I just have to use a spell, and he has to not use his bonus action to dash.
Proud of you.
Back, sorry.
all right, no worries. I think
I
we're
was-
just waiting for Randy, and then
I'm so
we'll
mad.
get this shit show on the road.
Kale. Does this seeming form have jiggle physics or no?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear and or see that.
Seeming is
I
a
told you
sixth
he
level
said
spell.
yeah.
He can make it do whatever he wants.
I know, and I'm asking him if there are jiggle physics and or not.
Yep.
Man, this is gonna be like some babe watch running.
I need to beat this game. I haven't beat this game yet. God.
I need to get farther in this game.
What game?
Wait, what?
Fallen Order. It's
Hmm.
really good. It's a lot of fun.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay, well, it is at the bottom of the initiative, or almost at the bottom of the initiative order. So I'm gonna say let's just go ahead and get started. Mostly because I've already queued up this music. I've got to do something.
Let's do it.
Oh, these guys look familiar.
One of them does actually. Oswald, it's
Psychic,
your
huh?
turn.
So I forgot to mention what I lit up my sword as, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go light and... No, cold, because it's just fun to do fire and cold.
Okay.
Can I use my... Can I use my movement and my action to dash in between the two?
You certainly can.
And while I am running, can I just scrape my sword against the sand, and because I'm running so fast, that's why my sword lights up on fire?
Yes, and it looks badass.
So that was my action, bonus action, and movement. I'm done.
Okay.
That's
It is now this thing's turn, which, as you get up close, looks like this pale, emaciated humanoid with these enormously elongated fingers and giant claws, and its face kind of tracks towards you, and its mouth opens hideously wide.
Good stuff.
And it's going to kind of stop in its sloping, and it's going to swipe at you with its claw. That is a 20, non-natural to hit.
misses.
All right. And then its giant maw snaps down towards you, which is only a 15, so it also misses. Okay. And it just kind of spins, like, arrests its momentum and turns around to face you. That is its turn. It's now the cart driver's turn.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
They
what-
both
what'd you-
rolled 18.
What?
I rolled an 18 too.
Oh, well, I forgot to update your initiative, so in that case, it is absolutely...
Hey. I'm gonna move my booty 30 feet that way. And Baywatch jog out there.
Okay.
And then I am going to point my finger toward the cart driver and cast message.
Alright.
And I will say, stop. We will handle these creatures. All we ask is a ride. Is for a ride.
Smile, smile, smile.
Well done, well done.
Smile in the message.
Winky
Bare
face.
your teeth.
Winky face / pushes boobs together.
Your voice is still the
Randy.
same.
We got the
well-
first couple turns started,
Okay.
but nothing.
He
too
wouldn't know
consequential
that I
happened.
sent the message. All he knows is that he's
Not
receiving a
necessarily.
message. So it could have been one of us, and I could just be like the
Make
hot
a
barbarian
persuasion
dude.
check.
Oh shit. Persuasion?
Yeah.
God stats.
12.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
okay. Well, let's see what he does.
And that is my turn.
Cool. All right. Well, it is now the cart driver's turn. And let's see. Okay. So he kind of turns and looks over his looks over his shoulder and looks over at the cart, and he just calls out, "Thank you." He's still gonna drive the cart 50 feet away. But then he kind of like pulls the camels around, and doesn't keep running, but is obviously still ready to keep moving if you guys prove unable to handle this. All right. He doesn't use the dash action to get really far away, so that is his turn. And he just kind of like watches to see what happens. Caladan, you're up.
No, Yahek is a higher dex than me, I thought.
Then Yahek, you're up. Sorry.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Blast the bird!
I really hope that ain't true.
I'm gonna
I
blast.
swear to God, if you do fireball.
I'm gonna blast the 2 birds over there.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna start blasting at these guys.
All right. They are not birds, but you can certainly blast them.
Okay,
3
cool.
Eldritch Blasts.
You have 3 now. It's true.
Wait, I do?
Yeah, you're
Oh
level
my
11.
god, I missed the big thing about level 11. I'm such a dummy.
Triple Eldritch Blast, yo.
Okay,
All
in that
the way.
case, I'm rolling 2 for the front guy and 1 for the back guy.
All right, go for it.
Okay, let me double check what I roll. Okay. I'm going for the right guy first.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 27
Hits.
and a 27.
Hits.
And then the right guy, and that is a 29.
Hits.
And I will roll for damage. First for the guy on the right. Whoops, almost rolled the wrong one. Okay, that is a 12.
Okay.
An 11.
Okay.
So 23 for the first guy.
Yep.
And the other guy takes 11.
Alrighty.
He takes 11.
Land 3 solid hits of greenish eldritch fire into these things. The guy on the left does look remarkably similar to one of the creatures you encountered in the maze around Chanagath, with these like 4 long spiky appendages coming out of its back.
Sorry, did you have any more? Anything else to say?
Nope, but that one looks like this.
Oh,
Oh god.
I'm gonna open this.
I will click
I'm gonna open this before I do the next thing.
I love
Says water
cooking.
need.
On.
Whoa, that's
Oh!
from,
Dead Space!
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, is that really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I just remembered what monster that is.
It's
Not
from
right, but that's-
it's from Mordenkainen's. Those things are nasty. We fought them before.
You have fought that one before. You haven't fought the other one before.
Can you explain what this?
Plasma
But
cutter.
that one looks like
bracket?
this.
Nope.
Is it what I thought it is?
Yep.
Fucking dicks.
What
Damn.
is the other one? Is the other one just a
That's
spoopy? Or more
That's just
spoopy?
Reptar from Toys R
Oh,
Us.
that's fucking a little more spoopy. Fuck that.
That's Reptar.
It's Reptar.
I don't like that at
Yeah,
all.
its mouth is about as big as you.
I don't like
all
Reptar.
right. Anything else, Yahek?
Yeah, I was asking. Is this? Can you tell me what this is? Is this like a crack? Is there a difference in elevation?
There's like a small difference in elevation there, where it like starts to ramp up a little bit. But easy enough to hop over at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna use my movement and go to right there,
Okay.
and that's what I'm doing. That's everything.
Alrighty. Cool. Now it's actually Caladan's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run 30 feet forward. And... hopefully this should work. Excellent. And then I'm going to bonus action Misty Step. Right next to the giant Reptar. The terrifying body monster. And I'm going to attack him. Cast Misty Step, mark that off. And I'm gonna attack twice with my saber against this motherfucker.
Go for it.
Kill him!
Slurp it.
Kill the fire.
First is a natural 1.
That's not gonna kill it!
That's not what you wanted to roll.
The second one is pretty. It's a 26.
26 will hit.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Breezy.
God damn it!
No!
Minimum damage of a whopping
20.
Nope, of whopping 6 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Ow, my ear.
That's quite literally the least I could have done, guys.
Hold me back!
It's the least you could do, but
You land a solid slash across its shoulder, but its hide is tough and rubbery and resilient. And it doesn't cut terribly deeply.
It's a giant condom.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. At that point, Oswald, Caladan, there's a sort of flicker in front of you.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh, no.
And
Yeah, bring it.
for a moment you see what looks like a large humanoid form. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop it right there. It's flickery and stuttery in its motion there.
Smoke ghost?
Almost there and almost not. Not quite the same as the smoke ghost.
Oh shit, dicks.
I'm sick of that
Did he evolve?
Oswald, I need you to make a wisdom save.
fucking Gengar.
God damn it.
Ooh, 21.
21. Okay.
Sorry, I was muted.
No worries. You feel this weird vertigo pass across you, but you seem to shrug off whatever the effect was, as this creature flickers what might be a hand towards you. And now you can see this flickering form kind of move 20 feet this way, and stay there. Okay, that is that thing's turn. It is now Spiky Hugger Boy's turn. It's going to come at you, Oswald. And it is going to make 2 arm spike attacks against you. That's going to be 20 non-natural.
Miss.
And a 24.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use where's my reaction? Blood Curse of the Eyeless. Is it immune to blindness?
It is not.
Yeah, so I get to roll a d6. 2. God damn it.
All right.
So 22 still hits.
Alrighty. So
Where did it go?
even as its eyes cloud over, one of the spikes still catches you, and you take 19 points of piercing damage
And
as it skewers you inside.
You feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Okay. It is also just going to kind of arrest its momentum and spin around to this side of you, but that is going to be its turn. Aelin, you're up.
All right. So that little elevation area, does that add movement, or is it
To you? No.
more or less the same distance? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run straight up to Gengar.
All
I
right.
have exactly 55 feet of movement.
Okay, so you use your 55-meter movement to get up to Gengar.
And
Did you say meat of movement?
yeah, that's what he said. I didn't want to bring it up.
Okay. So as you get up there, what are you gonna do?
All right, I'm going to take 2 attacks with my.
Okay. As you go to take your attacks, this thing just flickers and reappears back over here.
Ah, you hack. Well, okay. I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Okay. It's not as though the thing like teleports. It's just like not there anymore. Okay. Kelvander, bottom of the round.
Oh wait, that's not me. That's them. All right, my bodyguard went in. I cast a Phantom War Pig.
Okay. Also, why are you down 20 hit points? Did you not short rest?
I did, and
Oh. Oh, okay.
I hadn't seen my little dude yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
The little sausage.
All right. So you cast.
No. There I am.
You cast Phantom Pig.
Are these all 5 feet?
The big squares on the map? No.
No,
Just
the little ones.
Oh my
little
god!
one.
You just add Seymour to the map.
No, that's actually my Phantom
that's
Pig.
War Pig.
It's actually Phantom Goat, or sorry, War Goat now.
All right. You should be able to control War Pig as you like.
Yes.
Okay, and I can only do it 30 feet away from me,
Okay.
so he's gonna be there. All right, that's concentration, right? No, I just realized Phantom Pig's casting time's a minute.
Oh. Well, then you probably couldn't have done that before.
So you know what? Let's take that away. I'm just gonna delete him.
Oh, I was
Whoops.
going to move it over to GM layer, but okay, whatever.
It's gone.
Sure is.
So many.
Some pig.
He sits there for.
Okay, you probably would have won that fight on the boat anyway.
Oh yeah. We fuck. Anyway, okay. I'm
Whoa.
gonna move up
So instead,
30 feet to where the pig, I imagined a pig would be. And then, I'm going to cast Counter Pig. No, I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
ooh,
Good choice.
hey, can you selectively target that, or is that everything in the cube?
Is that the one that's like hit point based?
Yeah, each creature. So, if you target the baddies, you're also going to hit Kaladin and Oswald. Up to you if you still want to do it.
That's not necessarily true. I can aim it so that it's a 30-foot cube and just hit Oswald.
That's true.
Yeah, no, that's true. If you have like a tangle going this way type thing.
Oh, the trope is alive.
Oh no!
Oh.
Hey, look,
Oh,
Oswald's
no.
gone. I'm not hitting him.
Because I tried to delete the thing I
You deleted yourself.
drew.
Did you just delete yourself?
Yeah.
Feeling so good.
Well, well, Oswald's dead.
Okay, wait, hold on, I'm right here.
All right, hang on. Let me call you back. Copy you back over. Sorry. So, Kelvander, what are you doing?
You must make.
There you go.
So, I pull out like those things we used on Halloween. Those like sticks.
Glow sticks?
Yeah, it's a glow stick.
Okay.
So I pull out a glow stick and I crack it, and then out of this glow stick, just like a wave of colors come out, and it creates this weird like wavy pattern, dude, into like a 30-foot cube. I was gonna point on the screen where it is, but that doesn't really work. So the border would be like this.
Okay,
Thanks.
so you're hitting all of the baddies and Oswald?
I don't see him in there. Yeah. That's fine.
Alright, but avoiding Caladan. So, Oswald, I need you to make a, wisdom save.
God damn it! I'm so bad at these.
As will the baddies.
5.
Alright, you fail. What's your DC?
17.
5.
Okay, so that makes it.
What?
One of them fails.
Okay.
And then the Flickery Bro.
Stays on
okay.
the ground.
Flickery Bro was on the ground. Flickery Bro. Okay. Flickery Bro and Big Mouth both fail.
All right. Y'all are charmed, incapacitated, and speed of 0.
Okay.
Just
So-
waving my glow stick.
But the other one, the spiky arm dude, is not.
Thanks.
Cool.
Worth.
Probably. Cool beans. Alrighty.
Probably if you want to get a healer in here in place of Oswald.
Anything else?
God damn.
Fuck you, Yahek.
Anything else, Johnny?
That's it.
Alright, in that case, at the top of the round, Oswald, you are charmed and incapacitated. And there's no save against us at the end of your turn. So, you stand there looking at all the pretty colors.
Whoa.
They're very pretty.
I had some cool shit to do this round too.
Well, so did Mr. Big Mouth right behind you, who also spends the turn looking at all the pretty colors. So that's Mr. Big Mouth's turn. So, actually, Vaic should go before Mr. Big Mouth. So,
Hey! It's
So it's your Vaic's
boy.
turn.
Oh, shit. Alright. I'm gonna run this way 30 feet, which is up next to Kaladin, my boy. And I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on Mr.
Okay.
Spiky Arms boy.
go for it.
That's the plus stamina hit. Let's see.
Sure is.
21.
21 sure hits.
Hey!
Which one are you doing it on? The one that's not charmed?
The one that's not charmed.
Okay, good.
Because he's smart.
That is 3d6 by d8.
3d8 indeed.
What do 8s look like? Those are what 8s look like. Ooh, 8. 8! 5.
Very nice nonetheless.
So, what is that, 21?
Sure
Points
is.
of necrotic damage.
It looks unhappy.
Hey, that is my turn.
Cool. Alright. The large mouth, gaunt humanoid, spends its turn looking at the pretty colors. The cart driver just kind of stays at the ready, but stays where he is. Doesn't drive farther away. Yahek, you're up.
Heck.
Okay.
Caladan's on deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast all 3 of the birds now.
Am I one of those birds, please?
Okay.
You can say something.
Bruh! Don't do that! They're charmed, you know that. And charm would break if you did that.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna use all 3 on Arm Man.
Alright, go for it.
Okay. Alright. That is a 22.
Hits.
That is a 20.
Hits.
And that is a 14.
14 does not hit, unfortunately. But
Got me.
Does he have advantage for incapacitated?
Not on the one he's targeting.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Often prosecutor doesn't give advantage. That's paralyzed.
Alright, well, I'm going to roll for damage then. And that is a 13. Sorry, I dropped the die. A 13 and a 15.
Okay.
28.
The second Eldritch Blast actually shears one of its many spiky arms. It's not looking so hot. But it's still up.
And then I'm gonna end my turn.
You're not gonna dab at them?
No.
Alright. Callie.
Alright,
Not this time.
I've seen this spell cast before, so I'm not gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna circle around to Mr. Spiky Boy.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Banishing Spite.
Ooh. Okay.
And then I'm gonna make my 2 attacks.
Go for it.
The first is a Badoop.
Phenomenon.
21.
21 hits.
Alright, and the second attack is a... It's a natural 19 plus 9.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Alright, so the
So
first
your first attack deals an extra shit ton of
5.
force damage.
There's an extra 5d10.
It surely does.
And they will need to make a saving throw. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. I'll roll the damage. Then
Yeah, just roll your damage.
Alright, so first off from the sword, there's another delightful 6 points of slashing damage from the sword.
Hey!
Christ. Give me my d10s. And an additional 29 points of force damage.
Okay.
Does that reduce it below 50?
It also reduces it below 0. And as you cleave down through the thing's torso, your blade glowing white hot with your patron's power, the thing just kind of begins collapsing backward, even as the energy banishes its body to whatever foul place it came from. And there's not even a corpse left. It's deleted. You still have your second attack.
Fuck that guy
If you
in
wanna use it.
particular.
Just slash open it to Oswald.
I kind of look at Kelvindor apologetically, and I'll take my second attack against him.
Okay. It is not with advantage, but
But I do get to I do get to reroll because
I'd say yeah. Roll a
yeah,
seven.
that makes sense. Another natural 1. So I don't hit it.
Okay. It just kind of stares at your blade as it slashes in front of it, but it seems very distracted. All right, Flickery Bro is just going to see about one thing. I know it doesn't get a save, but okay. And also, okay. That is its turn. Hi. Meow.
Kitty is not paying attention.
Hi, Abby.
Blem says
Congrats on your promotion.
John says congrats on your promotion. She is enraptured with the cat.
Yeah. Okay, so the Flicker Bro spends its turn also staring at the pretty lights. And the other thing is dead. So, Aelin, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Decisions. I run up to the guy who isn't Gengar.
Okay.
Haunter. His name is Haunter.
And I'm gonna take 2 attacks on him with my action.
Okay. Go for it.
Miss.
It's a 16 and a 22.
22 hits.
Okay. Okay.
2 rounds of them doing nothing, so
That's pretty great.
yeah.
Hey, illusions.
Jeez, it's a solid 7 points.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah,
No, he did more than you though.
I feel
So you kind of bring your fist up into its like very visible ribcage, and despite this creature's like emaciated, like stretched form, like the muscle feels remarkably solid under your fist, and it snaps its head back towards you. No longer charmed.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to do patient defense.
Okay.
So things just have disadvantage on attacks again.
They sure do. All right. Bottom of the round, Calavander.
I'm gonna go right there. El Cliffo Edgeo.
Okay. This may be like 6 inches tall in front of you.
Oh, well. It's looking pretty good. It's kind of tempting. No. All right, I'm gonna cast Suggestion.
Okay, that drops concentration on hypnotic pattern.
Oh! I'm not gonna do that.
Is seeming concentration?
Seeming
No.
is not.
No.
Just lasts for 8 hours.
Sorry, Jiggle Boy.
Just making sure.
Oh wait, I do have spells. I'm gonna cast
You are a wizard.
Harry. I'm gonna cast.
You're a lizard, Barry.
Frostbite.
On which?
Obviously the one that's not charmed.
So
You're about to drop it for suggestion, so I don't know. Okay. Go ahead and roll for frostbite then. Or is that a save?
Make a con save, sir. If
Alrighty.
you please.
That's a lot. It succeeds.
No half damage.
Nope.
Well, you do still take damage.
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
Oh.
I think cantrips are usually all or nothing.
Yeah.
So it's nothing.
Okay, so it does not seem to take any damage from this spell.
But I could do a boner action, right? Because
You sure can.
all I have is Misty Step. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
All right. Oswald.
Can I do
colors-
bonus actions? I don't really remember how incapacitation works.
You can't do anything.
Can't
Basic-
take actions or
yeah.
reactions.
But I can do a bonus action?
No.
And
No.
That's up
movement?
to the, yeah, that's up to the
That's
DM.
that is also an
Oh,
action.
okay. Well, I'll just
Um,
stand here.
Yeah,
Staring at my sword. Because it's
Yeah.
on fire.
it's very pretty.
Yep.
There are many pretty colors dancing around it. It's beautiful. And that's quite a turn. Vic, you're up.
Hey, it's your
Stillworth.
boy. I'm gonna run up from behind Mr. Jaws Ahoy and
Okay.
take 2 attacks with a light blade.
All right. I feel like it's been a while since that's gotten used. Go for it.
been a while.
Let's see.
It got used in the fighting pit.
23
on the
to hit.
ship.
That's true. That's true. 23 hits.
And 15 to hit.
15 does not.
Alright, so
Second attack it dodges out of the way, but the first.
2d6 plus 9.
Mhm.
This 6. So 15 points of damage. Radiant slashing.
Radiant damage indeed. Okay. Cool.
Which it is weak
cool
to.
stuff.
What?
It's weak to radiant.
It is not, but it's certainly not resistant to it.
Hey.
I was close.
Because what is really?
All
Alright, Phoenixes.
That's my turn.
Cool. Alright, well, now it's Mr. Giles' turn. Who is not particularly smart, so we're just going to randomly see who it attacks.
Itself.
Please be me.
Okay, it's going
It would
for
have
you, Oswald.
I would have to roll a 5 on a d4.
Yeah, it's not particularly smart, so it's just going for you, Oswald. You seem kind of out of it.
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny and Chrome. Okay, so as it goes for you with its claw, that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so you take, as these enormously, unnaturally long claws rake across you,
Oh god, that's a lot of die.
isn't it? Take 21 slashing damage and you're grappled. As it just, like, as the claws sink in you and grab you, and then it kind of picks you up and goes to bite you. You're no longer hypnotic patterned.
Constitution save. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so you're now grappled by it, and it's going to make a bite attack against you. That's a 23 to hit.
23.
Yeah.
That also hits.
Okay, so you suffer 9 piercing damage.
Ow.
And 9 necrotic damage. As this like dark energy pulses through you from its teeth. Tears its head back with some of your flesh in its jaws. So you're grappled. And it's just going to stay right the hell there.
I lost Expeditious Retreat.
You sure did.
I rolled
Okay.
2 natural ones in a row.
Alright, cart driver is going to kind of just wheel his cart around over this way, but it seems like you guys are doing a pretty good job, so he's not running away further. But he's kind of parking himself behind the rock there. Alright, so, Yahek, you're up. Caladan's on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna eggs in a basket this guy now.
Pew pew.
Let me roll again. Okay. That is a 13.
Misses.
That is a 17.
Hits.
And that is a 29.
Surprisingly enough.
Hey.
Booyah. Alright, I will roll for damage. That is an 11. And that is a 5. So, like that, a big 16 straight to the dome.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, Oswald, you're also restrained while this grapple lasts.
So did it have advantage on that biting?
It did. I'm just going to roll see if it gets a natural 20. It didn't, so same thing.
Okay.
Okay, so it takes more damage. Still looks mighty hungry. And tough. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's all I'm gonna do still.
Alright. Caliban!
I don't think I'm technically within 5 feet of it, so I'm going to move down.
Alright. That's fine. Easy enough.
Am I flanking it with Aelin?
It's
Or is that not a thing you use? That's totally fine.
not a thing I've really been doing.
That's totally fine. No, nope, just, you got it. Then I'm just going to do 2 saber attacks against it.
Go for it.
The first is that 16 plus 9 again.
Yep.
And the second is a 18.
Both hit.
Alrighty. First is 8 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
And the second is 10 points of slashing damage.
Cool, cool.
18 points total.
Still looks hungrily at Lil Oswald there.
I, as a bonus action, am going to do nothing.
Great. Okay. It is Flickery Bro's turn, and Flickery Bro spends its turn watching the pretty colors.
That's so boss. That's so boss.
Yeah, Flickery Bro watches the pretty colors, and does nothing. So then, Halen's turn.
Sorry, just use my action to say I wish John was here to appreciate it.
John is
But
here.
not
He's just
really.
with the dog.
Aw, hi Dougie.
If he's not sending pictures, he's not with the dog.
If you're not sending pictures, you're not with the
Dog tags.
Yeah, it's the dog tags. Anyways, I'm going to use one of my attacks to shove Oswald. Because
What's my name?
What? I said Oswald.
Okay.
I don't know if that was like a power move. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna use one of my attacks to shove Oswald.
Trying to break the thing's grip on it.
The grapple. Yeah.
Okay, make a strength check. Or
Athletics or
yeah, make an athletics check.
that is 20.
20? Okay. Yeah, so you kind of like get a fist in there and plant your other hand against the thing's chest and are able to push Oswald out of the thing's grip.
So he moves 5 feet back.
Sure does.
And then I'm gonna take an attack on that mad lad over there.
Alright.
14.
14 does not hit. You connect with it, but just slides off the thing's rubbery hide.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use a key point to Flurry of Blows.
Do it!
Flurry of Veil.
29 and 25.
Those definitely hit.
Damn.
Okay, I'm going to... on this current attack, I'm going to use a key point to do a stunning strike.
Okay.
So that's a DC 16 Constitution.
It makes the first one.
Okay, I'm going to use it again on the second one. No.
Okay. It fails the second one.
Okay.
But roll your damage and it's now stunned. Bleh.
Is stun the automatic crit one?
No,
paralyzed.
It's paralyzed. That's paralyzed. My
Stun
bad.
still gives advantage on attacks, but
Yeah, I always mix it up with paralyzed because I'm
it's 19 damage.
nice. Okay. Things starting to look kind of beat up. Well, this one seems much more resilient than its spiky-armed, bro. Bruh. Cool. Alright, well, things are just sitting there chilling out, so I guess y'all can just wail on them now. So it's Kilvander's turn.
So it's just the one, huh? Just the one.
Well, there are two. One of them is now stunned, reeling from a solid fist to the face. And yeah, the flickery thing is watching your pretty colors.
You know what? I could do something here. That's actually kind of fun. I'm gonna go up to this thing. This is a very specific use item. I'm gonna use dimensional shackles on it.
Okay.
Can only be used on incapacitated creatures.
Oh!
And it is incapacitated.
Wow. That synergy, bro.
Let me just pull that item up real quick.
No, John, we can't keep him.
We already have Seymour.
We're keeping it.
No, let's feed Seymour to it. His
Well,
name is Seymour.
Okay.
Seymour hasn't made his sneak attacks yet.
So even in its distracted state, it's still like not quite all there. Just go ahead and make a dexterity check for me to see if you're kind of able to properly shackle its shifting form.
Sorry, Blim.
No, no worries.
That's a 20.
20? Okay. So you're kind of able to, in a moment, like, what might be its hands kind of flicker into existence, and in that moment you clamp the shackles on, and its flickering kind of stops. And it kind of solidifies into this still vaguely defined large humanoid form that actually looks, as it kind of solidifies there. Those of you who've seen it before, it looks kind of like a tiny faceless one.
Oh, creepy.
Except that its face isn't caved in the same sort of way, but it looks kind of like the same, just like silhouette cut from like a night sky.
Is it like one of those things where like it looks like it's caved in, but it also looks like it's coming at you?
No, there's like its face is just like featureless night, but it looks very similar, just tiny.
That's... Damn it.
Everyone make a trigger check.
I think I have disadvantage.
Kelvin, you don't recognize this. It looks like a weird elementally thing or something, but
Alright, then I...
but yeah, it stops flickering in and out of existence, and its face is all, or its head is still just kind of
Like Mortal Kombat, is he?
yeah.
And then I stepped 10
There's
feet.
a couple little stars just kind of spinning in its forehead.
Okay, I stepped 10 feet back.
Okay.
And that was an action. Yep, that's it.
Cool.
I'm happy with that.
All right. Top of the round. Oswald, you took damage. You're no longer charmed.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm gonna jump at the thing, and as I am, the bluish red flames on my sword turn green. And I'm gonna cast Green Flame Blade.
All right, your attacks have advantage because it's stunned.
Come on. Ah, so close. 27.
Hits.
Do I need to separate the fire, the cold, and the...
You don't.
Okay. So 46 plus 2d8.
Hell yeah, Oswald.
That's so refreshing.
Ooh! Oh, well. I rolled 2 6s and 2 2s. 12, 14, 16, plus 8, 24, plus 7, 31 points of damage on the first.
Woo! Okay. Still up.
I'm attacking again, but no Green Flame Blade this time.
All right, still has advantage.
Let's do these.
I don't want to...
Natural 20.
Stickler.
Yeah.
Isn't Green Flame Blade an action to cast?
Yeah, but I have a feature where if I use my action to cast a cantrip, I can use my bonus action to attack again.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's
He has a
awesome.
feature, Chris.
He has a feature. Okay, sorry. What was it?
It's natural 20.
Yeah, and that'll hit.
Fuck is Chris.
11, 15, 19 times 2, 38 plus that 45.
God damn it, you're a monster.
All right.
No more charm for you.
I'm gonna say that just slices one of its arms off.
He's a monster.
Ooh. Wait, is it still alive?
It's still alive, but you just cut one of its arms off, and it
It
gaps
is-
like this foul-smelling black blood.
Not that it makes a difference, but now it is also frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
I don't think that's gonna matter, but
Yeah, neither do I.
but yes, it's definitely frightened of you.
Oh wait, it's stunned. I forgot it's stunned.
Yeah, so
It's scared and it can't move.
Sounds like you're stunning.
Oh.
alright.
He has a point.
And action, bonus action. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Yahek.
It's your boy. 2 attacks with the light blade. At advantage.
At advantage.
Okay. That's, oh, the same roll. 28.
Hits.
And... that is... 22.
Hits.
D6 plus 9. 4, 2, 12 points of radiant.
Okay.
No, wait, that's raw. That's not 12. Of 14 points of radiant,
Okay.
and then for 13 points of radiant.
All right. Things looking real rough, but it's still standing.
That's my turn.
Starting to kind of flail around. It's done until the
end of my...
your turn.
Yeah.
Great, but it spends its turn flailing around pointlessly. Alright, and then it's Yahek's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that motherfucker. Alright.
Rolls against it have advantage.
They have advantage against him?
Yeah, it's still stunned.
Okay. And the first roll is a 32.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, because you have Rod of the Pack Keeper, right?
Yeah, the next one is 26.
Yeah.
And the last one is 29.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for damage. Alright. Alright, that's 30 damage.
Okay, the thing evaporates. Yeah, it's just burned away by this green eldritch fire and is also deleted. What's left of its body kind of collapsing into so much ash.
Yeah, I just blow the end of my finger guns.
Sure can.
That's
All right.
That's my turn.
And what a turn it was, Caladan. There's one foe left before you.
In shackles.
In shackles, watching the pretty colors.
Alrighty. I'm gonna be mean.
Don't be mean.
I'm gonna cast Mental Prison on it.
The boy gets to use it.
It needs to make an
Okay.
intelligence saving throw.
It surely does.
Does it auto
Yeah.
fail if it's incapacitated?
For
It does
intelligence.
not automatically fail intelligence saves.
I think it's just strength and dex.
That's
It
paralyzed.
doesn't fail anything.
God damn it!
But it's not good at intelligence saves, because what is, really? That's a 16.
That's exactly what it needed.
Oh,
What does it
Kidding.
do?
I'm sorry.
Well, no, it still takes damage, but nothing else happens.
Okay.
So it still takes 5d10 psychic damage.
Well, you should still roll that.
Oh.
Rolled a natural 17 minus 1.
Oh, it's 8. Wait, no, 5.
Sorry. I will. So yeah, hold on. It's cocked.
Yeah, cock.
Yeah.
So that's still 30 points of psychic damage.
That is still 30 points of psychic damage.
Just 30 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, it's casual.
That's on a failed save. Or succeeded save.
Lord.
Seriously.
Yes, Lord.
Smooth as a motherfucker.
For my movement, I'm gonna try to move up into its face.
Okay.
Take a look at these hands.
And as my bonus action, I will Hexblades curse it.
Okay. You do that.
I
Bloop.
hope so.
You do, and it is Hexblade's cursed. I'm gonna say, normally it could use a fun reaction at this point, but because it's dimensionally shackled, it can't.
I forgot to mention they're fuzzy.
They are indeed fuzzy.
I miss mine.
But it is now that thing's turn. which is dimensionally shackled, but can still do some stuff. It's going to look at, turn its face towards you, Calavandor. Calavandor, I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
It doesn't know I put those on.
It sure does.
Reaction.
Why?
I'm gonna use my last spell slot to counterspell it.
Oh.
It is not technically a spell.
Oh.
Damn it.
So,
God.
I'd say you don't use your counterspell if you don't want to, but it still looks at you,
Use it.
Calavandor. Make a wisdom save.
Us Kales got to stick together. It's okay, because I rock. I got a 21.
Okay. You
You
also
take
feel
half
this
damage.
weird vertigo, almost like
Whoa,
this deja vu, where it's like you see the last couple seconds repeat themselves, and then nothing else happens.
That the voice of
And
man,
you-
yeah.
Can swear, and you hear somewhere in your head just like. And then
My
the
wisdom.
yeah, the thing's just gonna stay there. That is its turn. Galen, you're up.
I'm gonna swagger on up to Gengar.
Okay.
And, or Haunter. I don't know. Ghastly? Haunter? One of them.
Mega
I don't know why I keep
Gengar.
saying Gengar. Someone said Gengar earlier, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I'm going to, attack him.
Alright, go for it.
Let's see if these fists can punch reality.
With a natural 20, they absolutely can punch reality.
Jeez.
And a 26 also hits.
Okay. I'd also like to make the first one, a stunning strike.
Alright. That is a 21.
Oh, it succeeds.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll me damage. So first attack is 16, right?
Yep.
Okay.
From your magical fists.
And then the second attack is 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to take an additional attack. It doesn't cost key points. I can
Yeah.
just
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He's
Flurry
doing
of
one.
blows
He's-
like can
he's
do
doing
2
the
more.
one.
You can just do
Yeah.
one
Oh,
more attack.
Jesus.
Yeah, you punch reality again in its face. Roll your damage.
Oh my god. This has never happened.
Don't worry, when we fight the big bad evil guy, it's all gonna be.
That's 18 damage.
Okay. You're not sure exactly what your fists are connecting with, but they're connecting with something, and with each hit, the form appears to grow slightly smaller. When you do punch it, it feels just like cold and empty. But something's connecting.
And that is my turn.
Sure is. Alright. Calavandor, nothing is still affected by your hypnotic pattern, so it's your turn.
Alright, well. Let's see. I feel like there's like much here yet. So I'm going to cast. I'll just cast a little bit of that frostbite.
A bit of frostbite? Alright, that's Constitution save.
Yeah.
That there's gonna be 17.
God fuck me.
I feel you.
It saves. I gotta use a cantrip. And then I'm gonna hide behind Malik.
Yahek, thank you very much.
Veg.
The
We
It's
can't
more
even combine the two names because the ending's the same. Malve.
Hey.
Okay, top of the round, Oswaltio.
Okay. Do I get triggered by looking at this thing?
You sure do.
Okay, but nothing negative mechanically.
Nothing particularly negative happens.
Awesome. I'm gonna run up behind it. Just gonna run up behind. There we go. And I'm gonna stab it
Stab it real good.
in the butt.
Oh,
Oh wait, green flame blade. The first.
go for it.
27.
Hits.
On this, I would also like to, where is it? Impose a brand of castigation on it.
Ooh, you're gonna have to remind me what that does.
You're gonna have to speak English.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like anything I know.
Basically, this lasts until I use it again.
Yep.
I always know the direction of the creature, and each time it deals damage to me or anyone within 5 feet of me, it takes 2 damage. Psychic damage.
Okay.
Do I need to separate cold and fire?
You don't.
Okay, cool. So, it is going to be... Oh, shit.
God damn, that is so awesome.
7, 11, 12,
It is castigated.
14,
That's some like Warhammer shit. Right there. That's
17...
awesome.
Yeah, seriously.
Plus 24 points of damage.
Nice.
And then bonus action! Attack again!
Do
That
it.
was so awesome.
Natural 20!
Oh my god, this is the best combat we've ever
Seriously,
had.
though, you guys are starting to
Roll
shit
so
off.
many
Roll your
natural ones.
damage.
Wow, 5, 4, 3, 2. What is that? 9, 12, 14, 8, 28, 35.
Jesus Christ! All right.
Yes, low.
The thing is now barely bigger than you. As you stab once, twice into it, your blade bursting with elemental energy. Each time its form shrinks more. Almost gives off like a weird kind of crackling sound as it grows smaller.
That's my turn.
That's so badass.
All right, Vic.
Hey, it's your boy. I'm gonna move up over here.
Okay.
And can I say, let's try to take this thing alive. We could possibly use it as a bargaining chip.
Great,
Make-
Malin.
And then make my 2 attacks with it.
Okay.
Let's see. First one is 21 to hit,
Hits.
and then 19 to hit.
Hits.
13 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Again, 13 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, how do you want to do this?
Can I not kill it?
You can choose to.
You can do non-lethal.
You can
Can I
try to do
choose-
non-lethal damage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. I don't know how you.
In the case
knock-
of like a humanoid, like you can choose to like knock it out or something. In the case of this thing, roll a d20.
Cut off its head.
Okay, we're gonna roll the fancy
See if we can
d20.
figure out how to do non-lethal damage to it.
19.
19? Okay.
19.
I'll say that you kind of like stab down like through its foot or something, kind of like anchoring it to the sand. It contracts even further, so it's basically like the size of Oswald now, but still has these fuzzy shackles across what might be its hands. For the purposes of this, and then it just kind of stops moving, but does not disappear. And appears to be subdued.
Did it.
It is just perfectly still.
And what do we do with it now?
Take it with us.
How?
Carry it.
You want to touch it?
Sure.
No.
I stick my hand and try to grab it.
It's not really something corporeal there to grab. Like, as you try to grab it, the space that it occupies just feels terribly cold, empty.
It doesn't
Can
seem
we
to
drag
move.
it? Can we just pull a bag of holding over it?
This thing, Oswald, do you recognize this thing?
Yes. It looks like the faceless one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
That's-
tried to,
That's as far as I know.
and we've talked to it before. We've communicated it before. It's,
Talk is a very strong word.
It is a very strong word. It's chaos. It is in its purest form. How are we going to contain it? How are we going to move it?
I don't know if we can.
I'm not. Forgive me, Vivek. I don't think what you're thinking is a bad idea. I truly don't. I just think this particular thing, I don't know how to bargain with a thing that.
We're not bargaining with it. We're taking it as a bargaining chip. But I understand. How do we? Well, I'm trying to think. Calvindor, do you know any magic or anything that could seal or possibly transport this thing?
You could say my name right. That would be pretty magical.
Pretty sure it's Calvindor, is it not?
It's Calavandor.
Oh, apologies, Calvindor.
Tomato, potato.
Well, to bounce off of to Beyonce, what she was saying.
I appreciate it if you called me Vayek.
Vayek left. You're here now.
Oh, yikes.
If Yahek's cousin is working on this whole situation, maybe this creature could be of use to that camp.
Which is my thought process, and also arriving at the negotiating table with a gift makes it that much easier.
Well, Yahek's the gift.
First, I'll cast message back to the driver and ask him to come meet us over here, and that the creature has been subdued.
Okay. He does kind of wheel the cart back over to here, and just calls out, thank you all! I thought we were done for! I think you can come out now. And you see a little face poke out from behind him in the wagon. Looks like a young girl who might be his daughter. Are we okay now, Papa? Yes, I think so. Thank you. But and then he sees that the little shimmery form is still there. Are you going to do something about that?
Well, we're looking to bring it with us. Would you mind waiting?
You still look like a woman, by the way.
Would you mind waiting maybe 15 minutes as I learn more about this thing?
Sure. I suppose that's the least we can do. You folks need a ride anywhere? We'd be happy to have you along for. Oh, just
Y'all
thank you.
Fancy taking us to the oasis?
Oh my God. Suppose we could do that? Yes.
I have an idea.
During this time, I'd like to start casting Comprehend Languages, and I want to see what the key has to say about this thing.
Okay.
While he does that, can I try something?
Sure.
Can I grab it by the shackles and pull?
Yeah. And it basically there's a faint bit of resistance, as though there's some sort of weight or something behind it, but it just kind of moves easily. But as you pull it by the shackles.
Okay, guys, I figured out how to move it.
Calavandor, is there a time limit on those shackles?
Nah, bro. Thing's dead. It's gonna be on there until I take him off.
That's something.
Are you the only one who could take it off?
You know, I don't actually know that.
That seems important.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, I guess.
Can it take him off?
Nope.
Seems
Well,
good to me.
We
Not
can
even
try.
a little bit.
Not even a little bit. 100% proof.
But yeah, it seems to be just kind of impassively floating in the position that you subdued it in. Just kind of like head bowed, arms out.
How long by camel is it to get to the oasis? Like 2 days, 3 days?
The same as by horse.
From here, we ride through the night. Let's see. You guys say maybe 45 miles out or so. The speed the camels can sustain. If you go through the night, you could be there by the morning.
Oh. Why don't we just tie a rope to the wagon to connect it to these shackles and
Let's
Go.
let Vayek finish what he's doing before we do that. I think that's a good idea, but I think any information we can get after Vayek finishes doing what he's doing would be good too.
probably a good idea.
Can I go up to Vayek while he's casting, if it won't interrupt what he's doing?
I mean, he looks a little preoccupied, but
Sorry for my outburst. We didn't exactly have the best interaction last time we met a bigger version of this.
I was there.
Yeah. Yes, but no. It's weird. It's weird.
I get it. And I continue concentrating on comprehend mental languages.
I walk away.
Danger!
so,
I'm gonna introduce Seymour to the camel.
okay. Seymour does not like the camels.
Oh boy.
I take the dagger out of his mouth.
It's a spitting contest.
Alright.
The hilt of the dagger is pretty chewed up. You might need to rewrap it.
This is my third favorite.
Here, there's Seymour.
Oh boy. It was a very squat boy for a second.
Small chungus.
I'm gonna let you control Seymour because I find it amusing.
Acquired! New companion!
Seymour has 1 hit point.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
No,
adorable.
Seymour has
it's a
5.
big one though.
Oh,
I
there you
sneezed
go.
on Seymour. Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cast Phantom Pig while this is happening.
Oh, he needs a friend.
So, you cast War Pig as Vic's casting Comprehend Languages. Vic, there's the same kind of issue as before. Pulls up a bunch of words that you don't necessarily know the meanings of. Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Coming right up. That is a 19.
19. Okay. You're basically able to make out the meanings of something along dimensional anomaly detected. Temporal instabilities also detected.
Looking at it, not the cuffs, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Could have just said danger.
Unstable.
That is 20-something episodes ago
Only 20?
in his campaign.
Yeah, no, I'm saying only 20.
Alright. Yeah. Didn't learn much. It's definitely not from here. Definitely strange. Let's tie it, and let's get to the oasis.
Hey, Yahek!
Mm.
You wanna come over here?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, hello. Hi.
You're kind of lonely over there.
I just hadn't moved my avatar.
What?
That was out of game.
So, did you all want to ride to the oasis, or just want to stand around that creepy thing?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, it might be a little cozy, but pile in. Yeah, right up here with me, darling. His daughter kind of clambers up.
Island would be a good character name.
I get on my war pig.
What's your name, sir?
I'm here, son, and this is my daughter, Kaya. Thank you very much for saving us from those things. And don't want to be rude, but may we know who you are?
The Sky Fixers.
Pulls up his plumber pants.
Gonna need to workshop that a little bit.
I look at Oswald. I look at Oswald.
Gonna need to workshop that.
I nod.
You know the one.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Sky Fixers.
What about Sky Menders?
Oh,
Still,
Sky Menders is
we
way
can
better.
we can work on it some other time.
No, please, sir. Call us the Sky Menders.
So you all clamber on board the wagon, and he sets off north towards the oasis. Guys,
Repairers, Jesus.
I oink my pig around to try to entertain the kid.
as a rope tied to the back of the wagon drags this
Yeah.
strange shackled entity behind you. I'd say as you guys ride, you gain the benefits of a short rest. Alright, so, for the purposes of brevity, I'll say that unless you guys wish to accomplish anything, the journey across the sands via wagon to the oasis passes without your event. Kaya's pretty shy, but seems pretty eager to make small talk, and fills you in on some of the goings on of the last few days. It doesn't ultimately boil down to anything you don't already know or suspect. Talks about kind of a crazy, weird tentacle cloud thing, and now you have no idea what the hell it is. Seemed like a good idea to get the hell out of there, but doesn't really shed a light on the situation. But he pushes his camels through the night, and so as the sun is beginning to rise in the east, you see the oasis, the large collection of buildings, tents, and other such things that large rocky outcrops mark the oasis begin to loom out of the night before you. Still looks well lit, and as you approach, you can begin to hear, some of you sooner than others, the sounds of habitation. It does not look like the oasis is abandoned. So, as you guys approach, is there anything in particular you would like to around or do? Whatever else.
I'm sorry, did you say we get the benefits of a short rest along this?
Over the course of this ride, yes.
Okay.
You said we just reached
Sam?
the outskirts.
Hey.
Sam is having a time.
He's been napping all night, so now he's super.
Yeah, you're approaching the southern outskirts of the oasis.
Hey, Yahek.
Yeah.
You said long rest, right?
Nope.
Short.
You're still a hot girl then.
I think you should probably ride in front. I think for Cousins there, he'd want to recognize a familiar face before anything.
Yes, she probably
Oh, she
would. I can't believe you would assume their gender in this day and age.
trying to get better. The boat taught me nothing.
Yeah, but you're right. No, I'll ride in front. Good call. Good call.
Okay.
We should have Vake up front too, because he's hot.
Yeah, I think 2 girls in front would assuage a lot of assumptions. Or
I need to
concerns.
BRB for a moment. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Well, there's only so many people who can ride. So there's space for like 2 adults to sit in the front, and here's Zen
I
driving
told
the
the
car.
daughter to beat it.
Oh my god.
So, all right. Bye, Oswald.
See you guys.
Bye.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually helping by leaving because if I talk, it'll make things worse.
Yeah. And by beat it, I meant like peacefully explain to the father.
Sure.
This
See you guys.
has to-
But still, only one person can sit up front.
Oh yeah. Oh, only one person.
There's space for 2 people to sit up there, and one of them's here Zen driving his car. So,
Right. Okay. Yeah. So Yahek and driver guy.
okay, so Yahek takes a seat up front as the rest of you kind of crowd in the back. Some of you becoming uncomfortably aware of just how much space Caladan's wings take up, even though you can't.
No. They're masculinely faced like around my cloak.
Okay,
So
but
they're like-
they still take up space.
Yeah, well, shut up. What do I-
They're still pokey.
Pokemans.
Okay. So as you arrive kind of at the southern sprawl of the oasis, Yahek, and really anyone who's keeping an eye out would see that the tenor of the activity here is different than when you last left it, and there are a lot of Quaylon in armor bearing the sigils of the Empire amongst the crowd, moving about purposefully. But no one pays you too much mind as the wagon pulls up, and presents, just kind of looks at you guys. So is there somewhere in particular you were trying to go? Or? Because the
Yeah.
Oasis isn't a small place. I mean, if here's fine, then welcome to hop out here. But if there's someone in particular you wanted to go, we can...
Where did Yahek's cousin say to meet?
In his absence, I'll say that she'd said to meet at a place called... at the inn called the Wayfarer's Rest.
The Wayfarer's Rest. Could you take us there?
I think I know the place. Sure. Yeah! They can't drive the wagon particularly swiftly through the crowded streets. But does move along. At one point he has to stop as the sound of many armored feet marching in quick succession as at a crossroad there perhaps 50 Imperial troops march by.
How many automatons?
Don't see any automata.
Oh.
Or archanomatas. Just Imperial troops here that you've seen so far. But the captain leading them up front is just calling out, "Make way! Make way!" People generally do get out of the way for them. No one pays you particular notice. Makes his way slowly again through the city, and even where you don't see Imperial troops, everyone is moving about busily, some furtively, some annoyance, and there's tension in the air. You also see some of the strong men's guards just kind of stand. There's a group of maybe 4 just standing at a corner, kind of looking generally intimidating. And as the wagon pulls up past them, One of them calls out, "Stop there! Stop there! You've just come in from the desert today, I see it. What is your business?"
I nudge Yahek.
What is our business? We've come to trade. We're in need of supplies. Weary from the long journey through the desert.
Alright, well move along. Get this cart out of the way.
Thank
Not in
you.
the way of anything.
Will do.
It's like the mall security.
Move along.
Move along. They seem like they're just trying to seem important and authoritative. But they let you go on. And without issue, you reach the exterior of the clearly signed and warmly glowing from within large mud brick building called the Wayfarer's Rest. Well, might see about if they have any room putting up my camels and staying here too. I'm exhausted, and I think Ty and I could do with a proper room. If you don't mind, I think we'll take the wagon round back to the stable. Is there anything else that I can do for you all? Perhaps buy you dinner?
You've done more than enough, thank you.
Would you mind stabling Seymour with you?
Sure, come along then.
Hey, thanks, man. And I go over with my mage hand, and the mage hand opens up. And there's 2 gold in it.
You saved our lives. We really couldn't.
They kind of start doing tricks around the fingers.
The gold?
Like it's card tricks and stuff?
Really, we appreciate your generosity, but lives are more than enough.
The mage hand throws them in the cart.
Well,
And then it does a one-handed clap.
Look at you, sir.
Thank you.
I've been practicing mine.
Thank you, Skymenders. Maybe I'll see you inside. See to my beasts.
My mage hand waves. I'm a
Okay.
mime now.
He brings the cart around back after dropping you guys off.
Take some stock here, take a quick hot breath, and reconvene in a moment to go find Yahek's cousin.
Heck.
Great.
Oh man, I was kind of focused on this dinner here. You guys know what I'm saying?
You're at the place she said to meet you, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's look around, and then if we find her, let's get a table.
You could also send a runner.
Do we have to make reservations, or
Wait.
like?
Yes, a runner. This is a great idea. Someone who would
Is there
go
a
on
small
this.
boy?
No, we're looking for a small lad.
Calavandor, you're so unassuming. Can we send you with a really detailed description of my cousin?
Can't we just like cast message and like message her that we're here?
Oh yeah, do you have a sending stone?
No. Well, I do, but not. Do I?
I mean, I just saw Yahek do it.
Yeah, I don't know how we could do that, actually.
I
Well,
just
yeah.
saw Yahek do it.
Well, could he contact my cousin? Can you just do that?
Yes.
You know, with magic?
Yes.
I've also heard that sending stone services are pretty popular in towns these days.
Okay, well, we should use our own just so we don't
Okay.
attract attention, right?
I'm just saying. I'm sure someone in this town or in this tavern knows your cousin.
Hey, Vic.
Hey, Vic, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Can we use your sending stone ability to contact my cousin?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Why not?
As a mage of your level, Calvindor, you would know that I was just casting message, not sending.
Oh, get told.
As you guys are standing there, a couple of Imperial soldiers just kind of exit the Wayfarer's Rest and just say, "Excuse me, gentlemen, and they just kind of walk through you.
Lady.
Sorry. Can I move out of the way?
I give a curtsy.
Wait, what do we do? What do we do with the thing on the back of the wagon, guys?
It's still on a...
Oh, Seymour got stabled. Yeah.
Oh, there's also the floating guard of
Yeah, of reality.
Yeah, that
Wait,
thing.
sorry, what else is there?
Oh, it got stabled too. I guess.
Like the living embodiment of chaos.
Could we toss
Also,
a...
the back is in the
Oh my
stables
God.
now, I guess.
Well, yeah, I guess it's just in his... I'm assuming we could we put a...
There's been a lot of weird stuff happening around here lately. No one.
Can we put a rag over it or shit? Like,
Oh,
does a
boy.
cloak flow through it, or does it just rest on top of it?
Just
Can I
put it in the
cast
I'm not
back.
even
minor
sure
illusion and just
The driver knows.
there's a
his
cloak on it? Boom.
I think we would have took it. We wouldn't have let it go into fucking storage with the cart. We would have
Okay, that
we would have
changes
took it with
things
us.
though.
Okay, so do you want to? All right, so did you want to attempt to disguise it in some way?
Yes,
Yes.
I cast major image. No, wait, that can't move, can it?
Wait,
Yes, it
no.
can.
Major image can move with it. Yeah.
I
Oh
cast-
yeah, that's better. You do your thing.
I just cast major image on it and
What do you
make
make
it look like a sack. Oh, potato.
like rent.
Okay. So,
And I will
including
just
sack of potatoes.
I will be dragging said sack of potatoes.
Okay.
It's very cold.
It's a very cold sack of potatoes.
Oh shit! This only lasts 10 minutes.
Better get a room.
Can you recast seeming?
You could use seeming on it.
I'm not casting seeming, man. All right, we got 10 minutes to get a room.
For the
Okay.
sake of brevity, can Yahek and I persuade somebody to get a room?
I don't know. Are you going into this inn, or are you just standing around out front?
Yeah, we're going into the inn.
Or let's go into the inn.
Okay.
In
So
the
you enter, and it's loud, with the bustle of business, even at this hour. Because there are a lot of people with weird sleep cycles, including lots of Quailon. And as you enter the common room, there are a lot of Imperial soldiers in here.
Oh, boy.
Shit.
Oh lord.
Shit.
And you're really hot.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're all still disguised.
So
That
several
hot
of you
chick.
are disguised in some way. But maybe about half of the clientele in here at the moment are Imperial soldiers. Most of whom are look like they're eating their morning meal before they go back out to whatever they're doing. Most of the Imperial soldiers are women, so there's that.
We don't judge.
Yeah, we're not saying women can't be Imperial soldiers, if that's what you're thinking.
But anyway,
Who said that?
as you okay, so as you enter, there's a call. Back. I'll be with you in one moment as soon as this pus-filled sack of dirt bag gets her ass out of my bar.
Language.
And the very drunk soldier just kind of belches in her direction. Belches in the direction of this voice. I'll put my ass wherever I... Collapses onto the bar. And older human woman, perhaps in her late 50s, early 60s, but like with a weather-worn and like sun-lined face, kind of puts her hand on the soldier's head and just kind of gives her a shove off the bar, and she kind of collapses into a heap on the. Any of you ladies want to take your comrade outside? She looks like she needs some fresh air because she's a bitch.
Ooh, wow.
Wait,
That was a joke.
I love that.
who is she talking about?
The Imperial soldier that passed out drunk.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. You can see we're pretty busy in here at the moment, and I haven't slept much all night, but what can I get you all?
A room for one thing.
Oh, sorry, I'm afraid we're all booked up.
Any stables or any liveries or anything that open?
That's the loft of the stable. It's not going to smell great, but you can certainly bed down there if you want. I mean, I'm not going to charge you for it, but...
That's fine.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Do you need any food, any drink? You look like you've been on the road.
Let's put our mounts away and then we'll come back if that's okay.
True. Maybe too long we've been on the road.
I nudge Yahek and I say, "You want to ask the tavern keep if they want to do anything?"
What? What are you saying? What are you suggesting?
We were told to meet someone here. I don't know if you want to ask them to deliver any messages for you.
Good thought. Good thought. Yes, I was told to meet someone here. Someone who might know me for a discussion. Do you know someone with hair like mine?
You're disguised.
Do you know someone with features like mine?
Look at these heads!
Look at these hands!
You sure you don't need a drink or anything?
I definitely need a drink.
You definitely need a drink. Let me pour you something. And so, you meeting someone?
Yes, someone who may have been staying here,
Oh, there are a lot of people staying here.
interested in what's going on at the towers, perhaps looking for family. And I wink. Any of these phrases setting off any bells?
Look.
And I slide some gold across, 1 gold across the counter.
She definitely picks it up and. Look, I'm not trying to be obtuse or difficult here, but I'm really fucking tired, and I have no idea what you're talking about. So if you're trying to meet somebody here, can you just tell me what they look like, or their name?
Yeah, heck. You could do like.
Or your name?
Like this guy's self, dude.
Yeah, the name was Altheon.
You couldn't have just fucking said that in the first place, you prick? She's here.
I like doing things the hard way, okay? It's not, you know.
She's downstairs. Yes, she's. Yes.
She's here the whole time.
Okay.
You want me to just bring you around down there?
Yeah, I
Yes,
think.
please.
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right. It might be a few minutes. No, Lieutenant, no, can't touch. Get off that! And she scurries off as another couple of very drunken, like a very drunk Imperial soldier, like leaps off a table and is like hanging from like a chandelier. Woo!
Oh yeah, party here, boy.
And then maybe an older gentleman and a daughter who follow us in a few minutes. So let them know that we're down there.
Okay.
It's so weird.
Fuck off of that!
It's like we're making reservations. What do you want?
an older gentleman. It's a scaly dude and a
He's
naked.
really not that old. I mean, he's
He was,
probably like in
I
his
get what you were thinking. Yeah.
late
Well, all that was
20s.
While all that was happening, Oswald and I just took the weird mini faceless one up to that loft.
Okay.
The second.
And stash it away. It remains impassive and then it stops looking like a sack of potatoes. But yeah, there's no one up there at the moment.
Oh right, someone might be.
You do pass by the man and his daughter as they're concluding their business with the stable hand. Seymour seems to have been seen to, and they make their way inside. And here's Zen's just like, take it, you don't want us to talk about weird sack of potato star thing?
Please no.
Okay. They don't have any rooms left, do they?
They have a very smelly loft where we put the star weird thing.
I see. Well, maybe they'll have space for Kai inside, and if they don't have space for me, do you mind if I stay with you? I can just sleep in my car. No, it'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Okay. But we need some dinner. Come, Kai.
Before he runs away, I'm gonna give him one of my potions of greater healing. If you need to sell it for gold or something, or use it, whatever. But it's all we have to give. It's all I have to give.
That's very generous of you, sir.
Doesn't do me much good, so hopefully it does you better.
Well, we never need it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
For everything. And he goes inside.
I'll go back to Oswald.
Okay. He's like, oh my god, I have to take a giant dump. Crazy. Excuse me.
Dude, me too. We should go find like the biggest, farthest away outhouse so we don't set people with our dumps.
Alright, so, are you going back inside, or are you guys inside? Are you going downstairs?
I think we're going downstairs, right?
Yeah, we're going downstairs. That's the next step in this
It's
adventure
up to
of
you,
ours.
Blim, if you want to end it here, or...
Well, we'll end soon.
Okay.
Don't want to end it on. And then you wandered around the tavern for a while, and it was great. But I mean, if you guys do want to like relax, let's go.
Oh, I mean, I'm okay with going on, but
Yeah, personally.
I think Breezy...
you just hauled ass to get here. So.
I gotta go soon.
Yeah, we'll end soon.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
gonna start a
so-
whole new thing.
Hold your horses, John.
Yeah, gosh, so eager. Eager beaver.
You guys make your way downstairs to the cellar level of the tavern, which still has it's kind of like a secondary open area, but it doesn't have too many people in it. Its lighting is much more subdued, and as you guys descend stairs, there's a maybe 3 people sitting at various tables here. Two sitting at a table together, and one with a hood up at a booth. And
Maybe drop your disguise.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my handsome, uglier version of myself. And I'm just me at the end.
Okay.
And
Got that.
toward the group.
Okay. At that, the hooded figure kind of raises its head. Oh, well. Isn't, my dear cousin, you certainly took your sweet time getting here from what was Spirit World? Imagine that's quite the story. Pulls her hood back, revealing a very pretty Adonai woman with like very bright red hair. Any of the patrician features remind you can see the resemblance to Yahek, although there's a spray of freckles across her cheeks. She has bright green eyes. Yahek, you recognize your cousin, Alfie. So, oh, gentlemen, can you give us some space, please? And the two other figures who are seated at the table just nod at her and make their way upstairs. Yahek. She stands up and takes you in a hug. So, I feel like we have a lot to catch up about. It's been a while. Looks like you look good. Travels have treated you well. Come, sit.
Thank you. It's been a while, cuz. Remember that last family picnic? Wow.
I thought, sorry, I thought your dad never shut up about that horse. Oh. I'm sorry, and I know your friends, the servants, friends, traveling companions. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Kaladin's triggered.
Friends / traveling companions, and then I introduce them all.
I'll drop Mask of Many Faces.
She kind of blinks for a sec. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Althea and Mionel. I'm Yahek's cousin. Here on business of some import, and I'm hoping maybe you all will be able to help me with it. Maybe I can help you.
Well, we definitely need help, but it depends what you need help with. It sounded like it might be urgent over here.
Yeah, well, I trust you saw the big tentacly cloud of whatever the fuck in the western sky on your way into town?
Yeah.
And you said you had something to do with something like... You wanna...
I do, but before I can spill my beans, I think we need to, visit the subject that I broached in one of my recent messages. That I mentioned my friends and I, which we've maybe been colloquially referred to as the Skybreakers. Maybe.
Well, not ringing the bell, but it's a pretty impressive title.
Yeah, we basically need to be protected from the Empire, because what I will say is that some of us are wanted for crimes. I'm not asking for your judgment in this moment, but things may have gotten dire at points, and lives may have been lost, but here we are now. Yes, there was some involvement with the sky, but any help you could give me and my friends and companions with weathering this storm, where we'd be glad to lend a hand, or at least offer to try.
The fuck have you gotten yourself into, man?
It's not drugs, I promise. Laughing, turning at the group. Ugh.
Well, I don't know exactly what you may or may not have done to piss off the Imperial Authority, and I'm not here to judge. Like, I'm here to try to stop that thing. Or at least figure out what we can about it. And if you guys know anything about that could help, that would be great. And like, I don't control Imperial military here, but I do have some leverage. See what I can do. And I don't know how serious these crimes you're talking about are. Probably not the first thing in mind, right?
Well then, I don't know about my traveling companions, but just in case anything happens, you can help us out. Then I think it sounds like we have a common goal.
Right. Sounds like to talk about. And get some drink down here, shall we?
I think we've already asked for some, so hope that comes.
Nolan, would you mind checking on our food? A moment later, a harried-looking innkeep comes down the stairs with a big tray. Yes, I'm fucking coming. I know you're fucking important big shot mage lady, but here you go.
Language.
I'm busy up there.
Did you say mage lady?
That is what she said.
Hey, I'm Calavandor.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got your name. I got your name before. So, can you start at the beginning?
Is it best for us to do this here and now, or is this something that can wait until morning? I don't want to speak for my companions.
It is morning. Sun's coming up right now, I believe.
I mean, Yahek, honesty is... I came to your group lying, and that didn't seem to go over great, so...
I'm not suggesting we lie.
Neither am I. I'm saying this is the time to tell everything.
Alright.
Go ahead.
We're kind of curious. I crack open a cold one with Aelin.
I crack open my cold one with his cold one.
Okay.
And I summarize the events
I'm waiting.
of this season.
So as you launch into the tale of your exploits, starting, however far back you want to start, and Althea kind of starts eating her breakfast, and as you continue telling the tale, she just kind of seems to forget about her food and just watches you completely wrapped and by turns amused, amazed, and sometimes just shocked. But she doesn't interrupt and gives you her full attention.
I look at Vayek's neck area.
What?
How did that? Oh,
I think it's important. Sorry.
So I was just gonna say, as you tell the tale of your daring and sometimes ill-fated exploits, and your cousin just soaks it all in, breakfast forgotten. That seems like a pretty good point to call it.
Hey.
Hey.